Good day, everyone. Today, I am honored to speak about genetic disorders, specifically Down syndrome. I am Azyalin Hazel, binti Spady, proudly serve as a JTMP in Kuching, Sarawak. What is Down syndrome? Down syndrome is a genetic disorder caused by the presence of an extra full or partial copy of chromosome 21. Down syndrome is named after Dr. John Langdon Down, who described the syndrome in 1866. Down syndrome usually associated with developmental delays, intellectual disabilities, and characteristic physical features. Before we delving into details, let's have a look on a normal human karyotype. Normally, humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, 46 individual chromosomes in total, with 44 autosomes and 2 sex chromosomes. Down syndrome is caused by a random mistake in cell division during early fetus development and usually not inherited. It occurs when a person has an extra copy of chromosome 21. Their cells contain 3 copies of chromosome 21 instead of 2 copies. There are 3 types of Down syndrome. Trisomy 21, the most common type of Down syndrome. About 95% of people with Down syndrome have trisomy 21. During meiosis, the 21st chromosome fails to separate and the gamete produces 24 chromosomes, 23 plus an extra copy of chromosome 21. This is known as a non-disjunction meiosis. The fusion of a gamete carrying an additional copy of chromosome 21 with a normal sperm during fertilization leads to the conception of an offspring with 47 chromosomes, a condition commonly identified as trisomy 21. With this type of Down syndrome, there are 3 copies of chromosome 21 instead of normal 2 copies. Translocation Down syndrome. It is also known as familial Down syndrome. This occurs when an extra chromosome 21 is present, but it is translocated to other chromosome, typically chromosome 14. This arrangement can happen in either parent before or during conception. The diagram shows the long arm of chromosome 21 is attached to another chromosome, typically chromosome 14. Mosaic Down syndrome. This is a rare form of Down syndrome occurring in about 1 to 2% of cases. There is a mixture of 2 types of cells containing the usual 46 chromosomes and the other 47 chromosomes. This variation is due to a mitotic error during early cell division after fertilization. The diagram shows the fertilized egg has 2 chromosomes 21. During mitotic division, there is chromosome 21 non-disjunction, causing one cell have 47 chromosomes and the other 45 chromosomes. However, the cell with 45 chromosomes cannot make copy, so it can't survive. So, both cell types with 46 and 47 chromosomes continue mitosis process. This results in mosaicism for trisomy 21 in the developing fetus. People with Down syndrome have unique physical features, and these characteristics can vary among individuals. Some of the common features are flattened face and nose, almond shaped eyes, small ears, small hands and feet, short stature, poor muscle tone, short neck, and small head. They also have single palmar crease and wide gap between first and second toes, protruding tongue with small oral cavity, and tiny white spot in the iris. These features are not medical problems. It helps us to distinguish whether or not someone has Down syndrome. People with Down syndrome may show mild to moderate symptoms of intellectual and cognitive disabilities and delay developmental milestone. Many people with Down syndrome have healthy life, but they are also at increased risk of congenital heart defects, obstructive sleep apnea, and hypothyroidism. They will also having hearing impairment due to otitis media and visual impairment due to cataract or myopia. There is no standard treatment for Down syndrome. Early intervention program helps children with Down syndrome develop their full potential. These services include speech, occupational, and physical therapies. Children with Down syndrome may also need extra attention in school. Since people with Down syndrome can have other health problems, they will need regular medical care. In Malaysia, there are also support groups available, such as Kiwanis Down Syndrome Foundation, which provide supports for Down syndrome people. Each individual with Down syndrome is unique. Down syndrome cannot be genetically changed. Ongoing research and medical advancement continue to contribute in improving the life quality of individuals with Down syndrome. Thank you. That's all from me.